Yo, what's up, guys? So I was going through all of your comments from the latest video, and I said I was actually going to take them into consideration to improve the deck, and I kind of did. I went through all of the comments talking about, things that you guys would do, such as trimming bestial names, to beat Kashtira and all of that good stuff, and I just went through them one by one from the latest video. And I would say that they definitely did help a lot. So appreciate all of you guys' comments in the comment section below. And if you guys are interested in helping making the new version of the deck even better, let me know what you have to say. And don't forget to like and subscribe the video as well to help the video. But let's talk about the new and improved deck after listening to all the comments that you had to say. Boom, here it is. This is the updated branded deck after listening to your suggestions, and let's start with the new goo. I decided to play 3 Aluber. I think that's pretty standard still. Ad libitum, tragedy, and now I'm changing my deck a little bit to do a little throwback, which is to play 3 Tri-Brigade Mercourier with Allure of Darkness. The main reason why I'm doing this is because I think the issue that I had with the deck before was I was kind of bricky. I wasn't drawing as many good hands, and I wanted Mercourier at 3 because it's a really good Allure card, but also under Shifter, you can pitch it off Branded Opening to search Albaz to crack your opponent's board, right? And I really like the fact that you can easily go +1 off of Mercourier, and that's why I just wanted to play this card. I think it's really, really good, and I think when you play triple Allure of Darkness, which is one of my favorite cards to include in the Despia archetype, then it gets infinitely better. And as a result, I also added Spriggan's Kit to the deck because it makes it so that Mercourier can search a starter. And I think that's really, really important. And Kit is a free special summon when you have a fusion monster that mentions Albaz on the field, or if you have it in your graveyard, right? So you can dump cards like Albion, and it's a free special summon, so it's pretty easy, and it lets you recycle back branded spell or traps that's either in the graveyard, the banish, or in the deck. And I think that's really, really good because sometimes you want to recycle back the beast, sometimes you want to recycle back the loss, and the only other way to do that is through tragedy. But adding Kit to the deck allows you to have another way to recycle through your engine. I play the one Sharon because I think, like I said, I was noticing that deck was breaking a lot, and one of the really, really good cards that you can play in the archetype is Sharon, because you can get cards like Edge Chain out of your hand, Tri-Brigade Mercourier, Tragedy out of your hands, and Feel Your Graveyard. But it's also a really good card because once you already have access to a Aluber, you don't really want to Foolish for Tragedy or Foolish for Saren here. You want to Foolish for another card that can actually do something, and I think one such card is actually the Sharon. It's a really, really good name to send because it lets you make Masquerade, and I think that card is like really, really good because a lot of people use multiple effects right now, and if you can put up double Masquerade for free, then it's just like insane value, and it doesn't really require that much more. And if you're playing the Patchwork engine, I think cards like Tearlament Sharon becomes significantly better, which you see that I do play. So I just think the card is really powerful, and I wanted to just play it and tested it. 3 Branded Fusion, pretty standard. 1 red, 1 Branded Loss, 3 Branded Opening, a Regained, double Patchwork, double Polymerization, 3 Super Polymerization, 3 Allure of Darkness, 1 Despia Theater. So you see that I'm kind of like going back to the old way of Despia because I do hear a lot of concerns about the Despia deck going forward. And one of the things that I hear the most is that Ash FTK, right? They're like, Ash just beats the living hell out of this deck. And I think about what did I do to combat that, right? Like, I played this deck before in the past, and one of the things I did was I just played more polymerization cards, more ways through Albaz, and that really, really helped me push through Ash Blossom. And so that's what I'm trying to do today, and you'll see that that's why I fixed the list a lot, and I cut the Sereniers and the Bistus because they're not really that good in the current metagame that I think we're headed into. And the Patchwork engine is very, very powerful. The Poly engine is very, very powerful because when we're trying to push through boards like Sword Soul, having access to Guardian Chimera is absolutely insane. So that's kind of like the strategy that I've been going for now, which is like an all gas and a more focus on consistency than before, right? Because like you have a lot of weight, like there's a lot of garnets, right? Like Brand Retribution, you don't really want to draw. Branded Beast, you don't really want to draw. Banished Banishment, you really want to draw. Like all these cards, you don't really want to draw. So I decided to, you know, make the deck a little bit higher than normal. I could have played easily 40 cards, but I think like there's really nothing else you could cut. So I decided to just play 43. There's an argument to cut one Foolish, one Sharon, and play 41. That's originally what I had before. But I wanted to play 43 and test out the extra Foolish and extra Sharon and see how that works. A really cool application of Allure is that if you open it with Regain, like you draw so many cards. Like Allure, draw Mercurier, banish Mercurier, search Albion, Regain, put back Mercurier, draw another card, Albion effect, send Retribution, draw another card. Like you're drawing 4 cards, and so you can see that you dig through your deck infinitely better if you play Allure Darkness. And I think this is a really good way to play a deck going forward. I played 2 Albion, 2 Dragospelia, 1 Muddragon, 2 Mirror Jade, 2 Masquerade, 1 Lubellion, 1 Lindworm, 1 Chimera, 1 Grand Guno, 1 Quertless, and 1 Proscenion. Let me know your thoughts on the extra deck, if there's anything you would change. I know a lot of people would assume that I should play 2 Muddragon, but I realize that I don't really need to, right? Because if they banish my Muddragon, I'm kind of okay with that, because any normal summon in my deck, Albaz, Aluber, Tragedy, can be combined with Super Poly to make a Masquerade, a Mirror Jade, if you open Albaz, or anything along those lines, and cook my opponent's entire board. So like, even if you don't open Muddragon, Super Poly will, even if they banish Muddragon, Super Poly will always have a lot of value. So that's why I don't really mind it. I think this deck is actually well positioned into the cash matchup, actually, because of Brand Fusion and how like it doesn't really matter under Macrocosmos. Also, the main reason why I want to play Triple Fall of Albaz is because I think that when your opponent Diabloses you and banishes a lot of your cards face down from your deck, not having access to Albaz is really detrimental. And so that's why I really wanted to play Albaz. It's a really good card. And yeah. The thing that you should know about the way I built this deck is that I know there are new cards for the deck. I know there's 2 new fusions, and everyone's super hype about the new way to combo with Branded Fusion. But quite personally, I think the way you resolve Branded Fusion before current format, before the new ban list, and before the new cards, and even formats before, is actually good enough to already be winning. I think like the Branded Fusion combo with like Lubel, like, you know, with the Bystials are cool and all, but I don't think it's actually that much better than doing what you were doing before, because it plays around Nib way better. Like, there's just so many advantages to just playing conservative with the deck and then pushing for game the next turn. Because I think the board is just good enough. And that's why, like, you'll see me, like, not really focus on trying to put up Lindworm or Grand Guno, although, like, you can. It is an option. It is an ability to do in this deck, but it's not the main focus. And I think people should definitely realize that when looking into the deck, that they shouldn't be too focused on trying to do the new things when the old combo and the current combo is already good enough to be winning in the current format, right? Despia was already a top tier deck before the new cards, Photon Hyper, are coming out. And I think, like, you know, when new cards come out, people are really excited to always try them. But, you know, sometimes you don't have to fix what's not broken. So that's my 2 cents there, but I'm happy to be proven wrong. If you guys have any suggestions, like I said, on how to make it better, then definitely let me know, right? So, all right, guys, let's do some test hands with the deck. Try to see how we open. So we open a Luber, Serenir, Retribution, Tragedy. Yeah, this is just like gonna be standard combo with Branded Fusion. We're gonna use Branded Fusion's effect here, and we're gonna be sending Albaz and Lubellion. I really value Lubellion's access here, so I really want to do that. Then I'm going to use Branded Albion to banish the Albaz and banish the Lubermite on the field. I'm going to be summoning Lubellion. I'm going to use Lubellion's effect to discard Retribution to put back the Albaz, put back the Lubellion to make Mirror Jade. I'm going to tribute the Albion for Lubellion, activate the effect of Lubellion. I'm going to be placing a Branded Beast, set the Super Poly, go to end phase, use the effect to set banishment, and like I said, this is literally good enough. Like, this is way more than enough. You don't need to do anything too crazy, in my opinion. I think this is like really solid. Let's see what else you open. Okay, so another solid hand. I want to see if I can open like a hand with like Allure, but you know, this is a very good hand as well. I'm probably gonna do something like Branded opening, pitch Actually, I'm gonna activate Regain first. Then you go Branded Opening, pitch Mercourier, summon Aluber. Aluber effect, grab Branded Fusion. Oh, no, grab Loss, sorry. Grab Branded Loss. Then I'm gonna go like Branded Loss, activate Branded Fusion. I'm gonna be sending Albaz and Lubellion. You see how like this is kind of like my preferred combo to go for. Make Albion, trigger Albion Chainlink 1, Lost Chainlink 2. That's gonna grab me a Mercourier. I'm gonna banish the Albaz and the Mercourier to make a Lubellion. I'm gonna go Chainlink 1 Lubellion. Pitch this. Chainlink 2 Regain. Put back Mercourier to draw a card. Okay. And then I'm going to put these back. Make this. Oh wait, I never added off of Mercourier, which is gonna be probably this card. Then I'm gonna activate this and send probably like a card I want to add back, right? Let me think here. Probably like a banishment is gonna be added anyways. I'm not sure what I want. Beast I'm gonna get anyways. I'll probably just send like opening, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna send opening. Then draw a card. Ooh, that's pretty nice. I'm gonna do this. Tribute. I'm gonna use the effect of Lubellion. I'm gonna activate Beast. Activate Alert. Draw some more. I'm gonna banish Albaz because I like Mercourier being a hand trap. I already have this in the graveyard, so maybe I should send this. But yeah, you guys can see there's so many different lines you can do. The deck is really, really explosive when you play like the all gas build. Like, look how much gas I have here. Because I'm probably gonna go poly now with this and this to make Masquerade. And then I think I should have put a red in my graveyard and used Retribution to add it back. That's something I definitely should have considered doing. But now, like at end phase, I can like set this or set red, either or. And then like I have a hand trap, I have Retribution, I have Banishment, I have this, I have Bellion with the Beast to pop a card. Like, yeah, it's just very, very powerful all around. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the little, you know, test hands and all that good stuff. I mean, the deck is very, very strong. Let me know your thoughts below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.